What's up, people? My name is YIKES, and today I'm going to talk about how Aurora could be right on their way, or how they are right on their way to Ukraine. How World War III could start on Tuesday. Fun, right? Yeah, today we're going to talk about World War III and its possibility. So, recently, USA has Russia. Fuck, I don't know, but it is fact now that Ukraine is going to get invaded by Russia in the coming week, and that is some fucking sick stuff. Because, yeah, that is insane. That we're gonna have a war in Europe. I don't think anyone would have thought that was gonna happen this year. We're gonna have an invasion in Europe, and in that invasion, there is going to be fighting. Soldiers are deployed in Ukraine, and yeah, this is scary, because I live in Sweden, as I've said in a lot of my videos. I am the stinkiest Swedish commentator on the platform. And yeah, this is insane. I think that what is going to happen is that Ukraine, they're definitely gonna get attacked Tuesday at the earliest, and a lot of people America said that if you're in Ukraine, get out of there ASAP. Because America is not going to do any rescue missions, which I think is smart from America, but it is kind of heartless towards their citizens. You could say that, but it is really now your own fault if you're stuck in Ukraine. And Sweden has also been saying to our citizens that if you're in Ukraine, get home now. It is not safe over in Ukraine. And get out of there! I don't even know what to say. But what else has happened? Well, since America has said that they are not going to support Ukraine with troops and all that, they've tried to pull themselves out of the entire situation, which I think is smart, because that could possibly be the thing that does not make this new world war happen. Because if America gets involved and Russia is involved, yeah, then you could call it a world war. Yeah, let's all be honest with ourselves here. Both Russia and America involved, it is basically World War. Why? What could happen next? Well, I don't think Putin, he's kind of, looking back to the glory days of the Soviet Union, and he's trying to make that come back. He misses how it was back in Soviet with communism. Okay, I'm a bit ridiculing it, but this is obsessive. This is sick. This is insane. Yeah, I've said that multiple times in this video, and yeah, I don't even know. I'm without words. I'm currently without words. but what could be the next thing? Is it possible that Russia, after they've invaded Ukraine, because they're going to invade Ukraine, and now I'm not doing this to, you know, say that Ukraine's military is not incompetent, because they've got a very competent military, but compared to Russia, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. But what could happen afterwards? What could be the next thing? Could it be that Ukraine is going to invade Sweden? I mean, after all the cock measuring contests we've had with Russia, that could definitely be the case. I could definitely see that happen. I could definitely see that being a possibility. But I do not think it's going to be the next big confrontation. And if Sweden, against all odds, get attacked, we're fucked, shucked, and cucked. I'm just saying that. Because this morning, we had the second we had no power. The power was out for the second time in less than 2 weeks. Every other week, there's a fucking power blackout or whatever it's called. We got no... Isn't that saying something about how unprepared we are for war? And Sweden... We've gotten hacked by fucking... Some part of Sweden and some part of the government has gotten hacked by fucking kids. I'm saying that we've gotten hacked by fucking kids. Kids who are younger than I am. Think about that. Let that sink in. Let that fucking sink in. We are so unprepared for war. If war is breaking out, yeah, we do not need men on ground. That is old school war. That is not going to be how this new war is going to be. This new war, it is going to be a battle of how we use our resources and how they can remove our usage of said resources. Power and internet being some of these resources. Because if Russia really wanted to, they could just cut off all power. They could cut off all the power they wanted and would be fucked. They could do that if they want to. And we wouldn't be able to do anything against anyone if we got attacked. If they removed all our resources. I think that is how a new war could be happening, because men sitting on one side of a valley and some other men sitting on another side of the valley and them shooting at each other. That is not how it's gonna happen. That is how war was for 40 years ago. Or 50 years ago. No. If Putin really felt like it, he could just drop a fucking nuke on us and we'd be fucked. I know, I am very... I'm critiquing how war is here in Sweden, but... I got a feeling that I was not recording. I am recording, perfect. But this is not how war is going to be. War is not gonna be men on the battlefield anymore. That kind of warfare is outdated as fuck. Because now war is not that anymore, and we're going to get, if this attack that Russia is going to do on Ukraine, it is going to affect everyone. It is going to affect everyone. Whether you live in whichever country you live in, this is going to affect you in some way or another. Because it is still Russia showing that they can do this if they feel like it. This is scary, because Russia, they can do it. They're one of the only countries that actually have, they can do it. They can attack if they want to, and we can't do shit about it. And, well, let's get back to whatever is going on with USA and all those, because USA, they've said that they are not going to get involved. Because, yeah, that's a good idea, because look at how US have gotten involved in other conflicts recently, like, let's say, Afghanistan. How did that go? A lot of lost troops and and a country now under control of Talibans. How did that go, USA, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, I think that talking about how USA could get... I don't think USA is gonna get involved with this, at least not yet. Unless China also attacks their... unless China attacked USA's their ally over there next to China. I not remember which state it was. It was either Taiwan or Singapore, one of those. But one of those countries, I not remember which one. I not have it fresh in the memory. But if one of those countries is attacked, then USA is going to get involved. And in that case, if USA gets involved with China, who are in an alliance kind of with Russia, if my memory doesn't fail me on that, or if my sources are not trustworthy, then it's gonna be World War. Because that will mean that if America gets involved, then we're in for a real shit show. And we are going to get affected by this. And I think I will have to leave it at that, because nothing will stop Russia now. Unless NATO gets involved. But NATO can't really get involved because yeah, Ukraine's not a member of NATO. And that's what Russia wants. They do not want NATO to get involved. And yeah, the war is gonna happen, whether we like it or not. If it's gonna be the third World War, I wouldn't bet my money on it, but I wouldn't say that it's not a possibility either. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, because I will talk more about Russia and all the stuff going on with Russia. And I'll see you next one.